Chiropassion champions. Hey, it's Friday. It's early. It started off as a great day, I get so many docs that reach out to me and ask, what's the secret? I want to see more people. I want to have a busier practice. I want to have a bigger impact. I want to have an increased income. And I think a lot of times, as chiropractors, we're taught to look within, right? Health comes from within. But unfortunately, so much of the profession, we look outside. Like, what's the one thing that I can have? Or what's the one thing that I can do? Or what's the one thing that I can buy that's going to make a big impact in my practice or my life? And unfortunately, the true answer, as it always lies, is within us. It's not outside. And one of the things you'll learn in life, and certainly from many great mentors going back thousands of years, is the beauty of your growth is that you become somebody different and you become somebody better. So the secret is you can have more only if you become more. You can have more in life. You can do more in life. You can have more impact. You can have a greater degree of influence. You can touch the lives of more people. You can become abundant and wealthy. You can certainly increase your income, certainly increase your family, happiness. You could increase all those things, but the price, if you will, or the rule for it is that you have to become more than you are now. And that starts from within. If you study the greats, they'll teach us this, that nothing exceeds in growth of life your personal development. You have to become better inside in an effort to have the outside be better for you. So when we talk about our practice, for example, a lot of times, for a doc like me, it's been practice almost 30 years, you hear younger people in our profession say one thing, you hear people older say something else, you have people that are retired say something else. Nothing's really changed for the most part. Nothing is really dramatically change. Yeah, there's going to be some tougher times. Yeah, there's going to be some issues that happen politically that we're going to have to fight for. I'm not denying that, but dramatic changes have not been the issue. So it's really about what you're doing in order to have an impact. It's what you choose to do that's going to have an impact. And in order for it to be better, you have to be better, right? Don't ask for things to be easier. Ask for you to be better. You look at people like at a job, let's say you're an associate doc, and you're saying, hey, geez, I want to make more money. Don't look outside of yourself to say, look, I want to have a bigger impact to make more money, or I don't feel like, maybe I'm being properly compensated for. Look within yourself. How can I bring greater value to the workplace? How can I bring greater value to my patients? What do I need to change within me in order to bring greater value? Maybe you need to be a better adjuster. Maybe you need to be a better communicator. Maybe you need to have greater confidence. Maybe you need to have a better command of the philosophy of chiropractic or the metaphysics of it, or your ability to present or publicly speak about it. Like, that's where the work lies. This is the job. Not outside, right here within this shell, like James Parker taught us, right? Genius is a process of shedding, that you're already magnificent, that you're already a genius within, that you need to shed what, if you will, society has placed upon you so that you can shine your light. And, the process isn't always easy. I think a lot of times you hear people online and, the catchphrase is, buy this, here's the 3 secrets, here's the 3 things to do, and everything's going to be okay, and everything's going to be perfect, and everything's going to be easy. And that's bullshit. I mean, some things are going to be easier, but in the reality, it takes work. It doesn't mean it's going to be horrible. It doesn't mean it has to be arduous. It doesn't have to mean that it's going to be painful, but the process of becoming more than you are is going to require work. It's going to require you reading books. It's going to require you watching videos. It's going to require you attaching yourself to a mentor, a coach, a teacher, having surrounding yourself with a group of people that are doing things, not that they're better than you, but doing things better than you, right? And then when you surround yourself by my dad always taught me, who's sitting on your porch. Like, you become who you hang out with. You become, as they say, the 6 people that are the greatest influence in your life. My dad didn't word it so eloquently. He just said, hey, you become who's sitting on your porch. If you got a bunch of losers on your porch, you're going to become a loser. You know, if you got a bunch of people that are winners on your porch, you're going to become a winner. If you're the smartest guy on your porch, find a different porch or invite some other people that are smarter than you on the porch so that you can learn from them and become them, right? So in reality, that's the process. So if you want to grow, if you want to serve more people, if you want to have a bigger impact, if you want to make more money, and I think that's the process of life, isn't it? The process of life is to want those things so that you become bigger and better than you are. But in order to do that, you have to become better inside. You have to, all the work lies in here, like us chiropractors teach people, right? Healing comes from within inside. Mastery comes from within you. Your ability to dominate is going to come from within you. Your ability to have a greater impact and influence and communicate, that starts inside to here. It all comes from within you. So if you're looking outside yourself, you're going to have a challenge. But if you look within yourself, boy, I'll tell you, you master yourself. You know, like Lao Tzu, the man, woman who masters themselves masters their life. So learn, start with mastering you. Work on making you better. By making you better, everything else will be better. Why? Because the better you can become better, everything else gets better. Everything will be better and more fun and more enjoyable and more loving and more impactful and more meaningful and more purposeful. All of those wonderful things happen the better you become. Guys, this is Dr. Joe Borio. A couple of things I want to share with you real quick. We got an event coming up in Chicago. It's going to be February 7th and 8th. It starts 4 o'clock Friday. We go right till 9. Then we have an after event party that goes to 11. We're going to go all day on Saturday. We've got some great speakers from within our group. They're going to teach you communication and practice management skills. They're going to share their story about where they were and how they got to be where they are now and why they've enjoyed some wonderful success and how they did it. I'm going to share an enormous amount of information. We got CE credits available for you as well. And I'd love for you to register. So there's a link above me or below me or what have you. When you click that link, it'll bring you right to the website. You can register. $199 per doc, $45 for any additional CA or guest that you want to bring to the event. If you're ready to move forward and you want to join our program, we've got 3 programs. We've got a mastery program, which is an online and weekly calls with Dr. Joe. If you want to join the elite program, you get online plus private one-on-one calls with Dr. Joe. Also, we have a couple other programs as well as attending some of the events. Just click the website link and you can jump right on there. Maybe you're not ready for that and you want to talk to me a little bit more, or maybe you want to have a coaching call with myself, Dr. Joe Borio. Just click the link for a free coaching call. We'll schedule you a 30-minute call with Dr. Joe. Love to hear your story. Love to hear what's going on in your life and how you became a chiropractor. Why are you a chiropractor? Hey, what challenges, what obstacles are you having? Maybe you're doing well, but you haven't been able to kick above that. Maybe you're not doing so great. Maybe you're doing really well, but you want to expand and do more things, more offices, whatever. I'm certainly knowledgeable and coached over the 30 years myself, having multiple practices, as well as coach that with other docs. So I'd love to share what we do and what value Chiropassion Consulting can bring to you. So click one of the links, enjoy. Remember, you can have more, you can do more, you can become more only when you work on you inside. And that's the message of today's calls. Love and appreciate you guys for loving what I love. And I will talk to you guys next week.